Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to talk Bulldog Hockey. With us, head coach Bob Daniels. And Coach, welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
Obviously, this past weekend, hard to believe the season's kind of flown by, but the home finale this past Friday night against Lake Superior State.
Yeah, you know, it did fly by. The compressed nature of the season and the fact that we had a limited schedule. I think we ended up with we're going to end up with like 26 games, which isn't bad, but we're normally around 36 for the regular season. You know, and the idea that really the first half we didn't get many games in due to COVID. So, you know, it was a blink of the eye and a blink of an eye, and the season's coming and almost over for the regular season.
Obviously, this past Friday night, a little different with not as many fans in the building, but 4 seniors playing for you, and obviously 4 seniors that have met a great deal of Bulldog hockey.
Yeah, they have, and yeah, all 4 of them, and you know, like this year, we're getting tremendous leadership out of Cole Norris and Liam McDougall, and Cole Norris had a breakout year, and you know, given the fact that this season, no players from freshmen right through seniors will be charged with a year eligibility, it remains to be seen which of those seniors come back next year.
Obviously, as we go to the highlights of Friday's game, got off to a great start with a goal here early on in the opening period.
Yeah, another one of those games where it's you know, weekends where it was very close. The game we were down 3-2 to get an empty net goal to go up 4-2, but we did start off good. We you know, you'll see it here on the highlights. We'll get a goal right away to start the game on the power play. This is our only power play of the game. We had another one that we started off 4-4 and negated it with a penalty of our own. But this will be the goal we'll see coming up here is Luke Farthing, and it's his first goal of the year, and he's played really well. He's, you know, he dislocated his thumb partway through the year, and I know it's still giving him trouble, but he put him on the power play this week, and really nice goal he scored. Obviously
one of those young players that has continued to progress here over the course of the year.
Yeah, he has, and you can see in the highlights we have a number of really good chances in the first period to extend the lead from 1-0. Couldn't find a way to get it by Mark Mittens, the goaltender, but you know, I thought we played very well. Here's a goal they score. We have missed coverage in front of the net right there. That's one, realistically, you know, if we were on our game right there, that should never go into the net.
1-1 here late in the first period, and that'll be the score going into the second period. And Roni Salomon-Kangas in net for you actually had a pretty solid game for you.
Yeah, I thought both goaltenders played really well, and Roni has played a lot of good hockey as of late for us, and we're very happy with the play we're getting out of him here. There you see another save he makes. And another one, but you can see it's 4-on-4 in this, but you know, it's 1-1 late in this period. Roni actually, if that clip was a little longer, he turned that puck over the neutral, so I'm sure that's one Roni wish he hadn't played up. They get another one really quick right afterwards. We're able to sneak into the locker room because we were leaking some oil here near the end. We were able to sneak in the locker room down 3-1 with the idea that, hey, if we can get one early, we'll be right back in this game.
As we go to the third period, able to do that. You got another goal here very early on in the period to cut it back to a one-goal game.
Yeah, it's a nice line rush for you. You'll see 12 will end up scoring. Dallas Tulik, he goes to the net, clears out some space, and then Antonio Venuto hit him with the pass right in front. It was a nice goal, and hey, we got 18 minutes now to tie the game.
Obviously, you had some opportunities here going down the stretch in the third, and had some chances to maybe equalize the game.
Yeah, we did, and here's a nice play to Connor Fedoric, and he gets a good shot on net. So we had some opportunities here. This is with our goalie pull. I'm not quite sure what you know, Stepan was thinking on that pass, but he's a freshman. He's out there when the goalie's pulled. He's had a great year, just kind of a little bit of a brain freeze right there.
Obviously this week a little more preparation time as you get ready to take on Lake Superior again coming up on Saturday, regular season finale in Sault Ste. Marie.
Yeah, well, this game will take on, and we're going to have to wait and see because the Lakers play Bemidji State, I believe, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. But for us, we're cemented. We know who we're going to play the first round of the playoffs. That's Minnesota State. So this might give us an opportunity to maybe get some of the younger guys some ice time. I'll certainly play the older guys, but you know, maybe give a chance to some of the younger guys to see some more action.
Obviously, knowing who you're going to play in the first round of the playoffs, how does that help in terms of the preparation here just a couple weeks away from the WCHA tournament?
Yeah, it will, and the nice thing for us is that we played Minnesota State 4 times already this year, and all have been in the second half of the year, so we're very familiar with them. They'll be familiar with us, and but it certainly makes game prep that much easier.
I know focused on the regular season finale right now, but going into the WCHA tournament, final appearance here in the WCHA tournament, what does that mean as you get ready to go into the CCHA next year?
Yeah, well, obviously we're excited about the CCHA and the move to that conference. But at the same token, WCHA's been a great home for us. We've been in it now maybe 6-7 years, and we're going to be sorry to see that conference fold. But like I said, it's been a great home for us. We've enjoyed it. The leadership with Bill Robertson and his staff has been outstanding, and so we'll play out the remainder of this year, and then look forward to joining the CCHA next year.
Obviously, a lot of familiar foes that'll be going along with the Bulldogs to the CCHA, Minnesota State, Lake Superior State, two of those schools.
Yeah, matter of fact, out of the 8 schools, 7 of them will be familiar with, and then St. Thomas will be the new addition to that conference. So, it's going to be very familiar. We've got some good rivalry set. We're excited about the leadership of Don Lucia, and they hired for their director of communications, Dom Henning, and Dom, as you know, worked here for many years. So there'll be a lot of familiarity with, for us in the CCHA.
As you get ready to go into postseason play, what have you seen from your team over the course of the year? A lot of young kids that have continued to progress, as we mentioned here, over the course of the season.
Yeah, we got some valuable ice time. We have 10 freshmen, and all 10 have seen action. Our D-core is all freshmen and sophomores. They've seen a ton of action. A guy like Ben Schulteis, will just take one freshman, for example. He's been playing, the last 10 games in our top 2, our top pairing. And so not only is he getting game experience, but he's out there against the other team's top line. So for a freshman, valuable experience, and it'll only serve us well moving forward.
How much, as you get ready for the postseason, does it mean in terms of elevating your game to get ready to play at a postseason level?
Well, it will have to, certainly given the fact that we've got Minnesota State in the first round. That's as good a team as we faced all year. They really are. They're deep, they're old, lots of talent, great goaltending. So, we'll need all the prep time. We'll probably even use some of this week to start prepping for those games a week from now.
We mentioned it with women's basketball, but how nice has it been over the course of the year during this COVID-19 pandemic just to get the number of games in that you've been able to get in?
It's been amazing, and we've gotten into a nice rhythm and routine, and dare I say we started taking things for granted in terms of, hey, everything's going along smoothly. I want to commend the guys, but I also like to thank the administration and Ali Molinar, as well as pharmacy, for providing all the testing for us. And as I said, early on it seemed like we would get going for a couple days, be shut down for a few days, but we found a rhythm now, and it's just, if you'd asked me 2 months ago if we thought we'd get over 20 games in this year, I would have said I doubt it, but here we are, we got over 20, and it's been awesome.
Coach, thanks for the time, and best of luck as you take on Lake Superior coming up on Saturday afternoon.
Thank you, Rob.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.